Howdy Wastelander, it's McFly back again with another Fallout 76 video. In this one we're going to take a look at what the Atomic Shop brings us this week, and then we're going to have a little fun with it. I'll explain on the way, let's hop into it. Alright, here we go. Happy Tuesday. This is the Atomic Shop update for Tuesday, June 22nd, 2021. Oh wait, actually before we get started, make sure to grab your free item on the last page. I was hoping for something better than that, but at least it's not fireworks. Real quick, we have a few things returning that are on sale. We have a Vault-Tec armor bench, a Vault-Tec weapons bench, the clean billboard, a clean welcome mat, the neon welcome home sign, and then the neon kill laugh love sign. As for new stuff this week, we don't have any traditional bundles, but we do have some nice display cases and a Fallout 4 outfit that I am super excited about. Not sure about the price, but let's hop in. Starting off with this nice wooden mask display. Here you have this expertly crafted wood plaque that will hold all your Fasnacht masks. Finally, we can start displaying them in a proper way around our camp. Sadly, the only downside to this item is that it seems to only be Fasnacht masks that you can hang on it. I was kind of hoping to hang other Atomic Shop helmets on here, so that can be a little bit of a bummer. If you want this Fasnacht mask display, it's going to cost you about 500 atoms. And for me, I think that price is a little steep, considering that it only is Fasnacht masks. So personally, I'm going to wait for a sale on this one. I have a feeling it might come back on sale around like a Fasnacht event season. So I'll wait for that. Up next, we have the Robot Stein's display case. Now I'm just going to say, this thing looks really cool. It was definitely a great idea. This mighty fine unique display case is going to run you about 500 atoms. And in my opinion, yes please. And at the beginning, I got a little bit extra excited because I thought this thing was going to be like a Collectron walking around my camp, showing off all my Steins to everybody who stops by. Look at them, they're right here. These are my Steins. But I found out it doesn't do that, and I'm not crazy disappointed. That's just my mind running wild. It's not like that even would make sense. I guess it would just add some life to the camp. But my silly ideas aside, this thing is really cool. You'll be able to locate it under the display tab, and it's going to cost you 10 aluminum and 10 steel. It'll fit about 6 Steins. Before we had the more realistic wooden Stein cases, and this one kind of adds a Fallout touch to it. It's even made by Vault-Tec, which is pretty interesting. And there in the picture we get a little sneak peek at a future Brotherhood of Steel Stein. Looks pretty cool. Can't wait to add it to my collection. It doesn't really fit my current build, but at least I can stick it out front of the hot tub to serve up some drinks. And last but not least, we have the Traveling Salesman outfit. Now this may look familiar, or at least I hope it does. It's very reminiscent of the Vault-Tec representative that showed up at your front door in Fallout 4.
Good morning! Vault-Tec calling.
Just maybe a tad bit dirty. Now I'll just say it up front, I'm a nostalgic kind of person and I loved Fallout 4. I have a lot of the other Fallout 4 items, which I'm kind of surprised that this wasn't put into like an Atom bundle, because they've done that a lot in the past with Fallout 4 outfits and such. But I have a little theory and I'll get to that. As for this Traveling Salesman outfit, it's going to run you about 700 atoms, which we might have to talk about. Now besides being dirty, it's pretty spot on. They tried to give it something like the knitted texture to it. This footage is on PS4, so the textures aren't too good to begin with. For example, the tie and the top neck collar kind of like mold together, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but you know, 76. But for the rest of it, yeah, it's pretty cool, besides being a little bit dirty. But then on to what I was thinking, they usually hold some kind of Atom bundle for a Fallout 4 outfit, or at least they have in the past. And I'm curious if they just released this dirty variant to the Atom shop, and then in the future they'll have a clean version. They'll add that as like an Atom bundle or something. I'll definitely buy it. They'd have my money. I hate to say it. But that's just what I'm thinking. I definitely don't recommend buying this for 700. I just bought it out of complete nostalgia, and mainly for this video. Alright, now we're going to switch gears. I normally don't cover the Atomic Shop. I just had a weird day off from work, and I just figured I'd take a stab at it. If the Atomic Shop is your thing and you do want to stay up to date weekly, I will direct you over to Tonic. I'll leave his channel in the description down below. He covers the Atomic Shop weekly, and he does a pretty good job. He probably has a better version of this video. So if you want to go check him out, tell him I sent you. As for now, I have a free character, and I have a salesman outfit. It's time to jump into some character creation. It's a video idea I've wanted to try for a long time now. I haven't known where to start, and I think the Vault-Tec representative is a good place to start. Now, unfortunately, the character creation mode in this game isn't as in-depth as like Fallout 4, but you can still do quite a bit to customize your character. And I know the Vault-Tec Rep isn't the hardest character to recreate, but I essentially realize I'm making Todd Howard, and that makes me happy. So we're gonna crack on. I think I've seen this game intro enough for one lifetime. Thank you very much. Alright, here we are. Blank slate. A new second chance at life, or at least another chance to serve our Vault-Tec overlords. Okay, well, starting off, it's gonna be a boy, so we're gonna hit that sex button. There we go. And next, I'm just gonna slide around on the presets till I can get a general look. Well, now I'm starting to realize I think they use this guy for the pictures. Maybe it's the nose. I know, yeah, look at that nose. I might end up using that, but not making him look so old. It really is all about the nose. And like I said before, it's kind of like recreating Todd Howard a little bit. Or at least that's how I feel. Oh, that's a good nose. Look at that one. You know, he looks pretty young and vibrant too, so this might be it. Color him up. He's not that dark. And he's not also that white either, so definitely not albino. Not burned either, though Todd Howard was kind of burned by the community when this game came out, so we're gonna go with burned. Alright, now hair, I've never seen this guy without his hat, so we're gonna lop all this long hair off. I don't want to say this guy was bald, so we're gonna be a little nice and give him somewhat a head of hair. What's a very salesman-like hairstyle? Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be that. Seems very dapper. As for color, it looks like it's like a chestnut. Yeah, or not totally ginger. Well, I like it, but it's not accurate, so we're gonna have to go back up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sit with red. It's not as bright as the ginger, but it's still got a little red in there. And being a rule of a Vault-Tec employee, you must be straight shaved, so we're gonna have to get rid of this goatee. I remember I had a couple jobs like that in the past, and I hated it. Alright, we're looking a little too good looking though. I think this is a little too movie star. We have to dumb it down a little bit and bring in a little bit more Todd. Not saying anything bad against Todd. I think he's a good looking guy, but you know, he ain't no movie star. Alright, for the Vault-Tec guy, I don't think his cheekbones are that high. It's more flat, so we're gonna have to sculpt it up a little bit. It takes a minute to get used to these sliders. Yeah, I think that's it. Sliding them back a little bit so they don't like stick out at you. Well, he doesn't have that chubby cheeks, so we're gonna bring them in. That's one of the hardest parts about character creation, is you can bring it in at one part of the face, and then at another perspective, it can look completely different. The nose, I don't think I really have to touch. I can't find like a concrete side profile of this guy, but most of the fan art that I've found and like portrayals of him, that seems to be the nose. I think next I need to make the lips smaller. He doesn't have the biggest lips. They're very like pursed. Yeah, the verdict's in. I think I'm gonna have to go with average, but he seems to have some kind of like face lines. I think I'm gonna go with that. Average 3? Oh no, maybe average 5. He does have more face. Alright, next, his eyes look too distinguished almost. I think it's definitely a style change that's needed. Yeah, like more, not as open, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. See how wide they are? Hence why they're called wide. But we're gonna bring it in shifty. Though they do fit Todd, we're gonna move on up because these styles seem to change the skin around the eyes. So it's more about matching that. And I'm gonna say he has more of a rested stare. Alright, next up, to complete the eyes, we're gonna have to do eyebrows. They seem kind of bushy almost. No, not that bushy. Overgrown, almost. Average dark seems to be the ticket, but if you see towards the end of his eyes, they kind of round off. Hey, that might be the ticket there. But that seems pretty good. He still seems almost too good looking. Or maybe that's just what this game does. Because like I can drag his jaw wherever I want it to go. It's like you can make him a crooked, crooked face if you want. What is eye color? I guess it's just like dark brown. I don't know what eye color this guy's got going on. Make him bloodshot. He's been working for hours. I'll just go straight down the middle, brown eyes. Or green aqua. I think I need to bring his nostrils out. I think that's also what's doing it for me. Yeah, his astro. It's funny how that just changes a person. Gotta bring them nostrils out. But yeah, I think that's just about it. That's probably the closest we're gonna get. Like I said, it's all in the nose and the outfit, which we should probably put on.